Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick video here to demonstrate a few different microphones, lapel mics. Right now you're listening to an iPhone 14 microphone. We'll start off with this cheap wireless set of microphones that I got. I think I bought this from Amazon or a Walmart marketplace. It was also for sale on Amazon. I don't know if I can find this exact model. I think I have a link in some of my live streams to this model. I don't know if it's still available or not. I think they're getting away from this because it's kind of weird with my phone case. So it comes with Lightning and USB-C, but with the case I have on my phone, it'll only go one way. It won't fit the other way because there's not enough room between the edge of the phone and the Lightning socket. But I'm going to plug this in, and you won't hear me for a second until I pick up the microphone and turn it on. The microphone, it turns on. You see that it turns blue when it connects to the receiver. I'm going to clip this on my ball cap. And this sound should be a little different than you were hearing with just the iPhone microphone. Hopefully it's a little bit improved. It's probably not perfect. Like $26, $28 for this. Comes with two of them. I think it recognizes both at the same time. So if you were interviewing two people, or you as the interview could wear one and give one to the person that you're interviewing, or however you want to do it. For my stuff, I could probably use one for my voice and then use one for if I was demonstrating something that made noise, or just the sound of a knife opening or whatever. Then I could use the second microphone for that. But here we have this. There's no volume change, no gain adjustment, anything like that. So you just have this either on or off. And I'm going to unplug the receiver, and this should turn off. And let me know if you notice a big difference in sound between that and now I'm back on the iPhone microphone built in. This has a charging case. You put it in here, keeps them charged up. This case is getting a little low. You see there's just 1 out of 4 lights showing that the case itself needs charged up. So I'll put that on USB-C when we're done here and charge it back up. This is a cheap, another $25, $24. I did get this one from Amazon. I think I have the link of this in my live streams. I'm not sure if I put it on my other videos. I do have a video on both of these that I made when I got them. I'm going to plug this one in just to show you. This one has to be plugged in. With an iPhone, you want the TRRS, which is tip ring sleeve. And then you need an adapter. There's a single adapter that just the tip ring sleeve plugs in, and then you plug this into the phone. Or this one I got has the same thing. You plug this in there, plug it into the phone. But it also has USB-C, so you could charge your phone while you're recording so that it doesn't go dead. But I'm gonna hopefully finish this video before it goes dead, so I'm gonna plug this in. And now I've switched to this. It's about a foot away from my face over here. I'll go ahead and clip this one on the bill of my hat. And you can let me know if that is better than the iPhone microphone alone or not. Should be a little better. I'm hoping this is the latest set I got. Comes in a box like this. It's the G2 series, but it's the G2 A2 Pro. I will put the link in the description for this. I think it's $170 or $180, but right now on sale for $99, and that's why I picked it up. I don't know how long it'll be on sale for $99. I don't know if a new model's coming out and that's why they're on sale, or I have no idea. But let's go ahead and unplug this power-to-wise wired microphone, and now we're back to the iPhone microphone. I will just set this off to the side and put it away later. I'm going to hurry up because I already filmed this once and somehow it shut off. So now this is similarly, you have to plug it in to your device, phone, computer, PC. Since I'm using just the iPhone for this, I'm using the iPhone Lightning to USB-C adapter. So I plug this in here. The receiver itself is USB-C, not Lightning. And this is the receiver. I'm going to plug the receiver in, and I'm going to plug this into the phone. You won't hear me until I pick up one of the microphones, the transmitters. So now that did it. The first one you pick up turns into A. If I pick this one up first, it would be A, and this one would be B. But I picked this one up first, so it's automatically microphone A. You can for sure use these both at the same time. So if you were interviewing someone, or use one for voice and one for the sound of whatever you're demonstrating, music, guitar, amplifier, whatever. But this right now, it's probably a lot louder, might be too loud. You can adjust the gain on these. There's a noise cancellation. So this is low noise cancellation. You probably can't see this very well, but I'll try. There you go. So that's low noise cancellation. Push again, goes to high noise cancellation. It's pretty quiet in my house, so it's probably not canceling much out. Or you can turn the noise cancellation off right there. And now there's 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. There's 6 gain settings. Push the gain button once, and right now it's on 0. And I don't think 0 is 0. I think you can still hear me. The next one up is 3. Let me know if you could hear me on 0. I think you could. You can see it has the graph showing the level. This is level 6. The 0, 3, 6, that's in the middle. 9 is one more volume level, gain level up. And then 12. And you can see the bar goes a little further. If I put some inflection on it, it goes up into the red. This is 15. I'll probably leave it on 15 unless it flattens out. If I high top, when you're really hot on the audio, and it hits the peak and distorts. That's called flat topping. But you can mute this. It also comes with microphones similar to this, so you don't have to use the microphone up here. You could plug in an external microphone. So if you wanted to clip this on your belt or something and just run a microphone up inside your shirt, so it's a little less conspicuous. But for my use, I'm not going to be doing any live, reporting or anything, most likely. So I'll just use this as the microphone. This also has a magnet and a clip. I'm going to clip it onto my hat for now. And it's facing away from me, but it's still pretty loud. You can also change the gain settings if you were the cameraman on the receiver itself. I apologize if this isn't in focus. It's pretty hard for me to try to focus in on this, but with this one, you have the gain settings for both microphones. So you can change A goes to 0. If you can see that, I apologize if it's not focused. There, I think it's focused. But you can see it's 0. Push it again, it goes to 3. One more time, it goes to 6. Then it goes to 9. This is upside down, I apologize. 12, the second to the highest setting. And then 15 is the highest setting. Anyway, I just want to do a quick demonstration. I'll put a link in there, so hopefully you can get these for $99 while they're on sale, if they work for you. I think these are all better than the iPhone built-in microphone. Right now, it's not so bad, even with just the iPhone microphone, because I am very close to the work subject. If I were outside, a little bit away from my camera, you wouldn't hear me very well. But right now, I'm like 8 inches, 6 inches away from the phone, so it's not too bad. But I will unplug this again, just so you can hear the difference between what you're hearing right now and the phone microphone, built-in microphone. Now it's unplugged, so that disconnected. As soon as you put this in the case, it shuts off, goes into charging mode. I didn't show these. These are dead cats for mufflers or wind noise deflectors, whatever you want to call them. You screw that onto the top. I guess I could show you that real quick. But it just has a little round quarter turn fastener. Put it on the microphone and turn it a quarter turn, and it stays on there pretty good. And that just, if you're outside in the wind, that'll just keep the noise from, whistling and howling too much. Nice feature to have. If you film outside, I won't be filming outside too much. And when I do, it's usually on my back porch, which is pretty safe from the wind. But if it ever is windy, or I'll probably try these just to see next time I do a video outside, just to make sure they work and so forth. But put it in there, it shuts off, goes into charging mode. It shows you that it's charging. This is a charging case, so as soon as you put them in the case, they start charging. Has a zipper. Everything's self-contained in there. If I needed the other cables and so forth, I might use a bigger bag to carry everything. But most of it will fit in there. You can charge the case up when it needs it with USB-C. Everything's USB-C, and like I said, there's adapters. I think it might have a TRRS adapter, so if you have a phone that has the old 3.5mm plug, you could use that. Yeah, so it has the 2 external mics, 3.5mm TRRS phone adapter, Type-C to Type-C cable, which is what I used with the lightning adapter. Then it has a 3.5mm TRS, which is just tip ring sleeve, so just the 3 instead of the 4 little variations on the tip itself. And charging case, but 2 transmitters. I did a very brief test of this. It sounded better. It sounded much better than just the phone alone. So go and get one of these if you want to improve your sound quality. There's probably better. The Rode mini mic is probably, or mic. Rode has several versions of similar, but they're like $300, $269, a couple $100 just for one receiver and transmitter. So I believe it's close to $300 for 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. But thanks you for watching, and I'll have some links to other stuff, Amazon links to some knife stuff, a knife sharpener, the Ilk knife sharpener, things like that in the description. I appreciate anything you buy there. I make like 2, 3, 4%. Like I said, I made $3.87 this year, and I appreciate it. It's the only income I have. I don't know if my channel will ever be monetized. If I ever get the numbers, I'd probably do it, just because every little bit helps us, small creators. If we purchase programs like StreamYard or EVMux to do streams, it's money that comes out of our pockets, and most of us aren't going to be the big, 100,000 subscriber guys that are making actually ad money. So we take what we can get here and there just to help out. And it's much appreciated. Someone did buy a few things from my links. I appreciate it. You don't have to. Go to, EDC with DBD. He has Amazon affiliate links. A lot of creators, the Amazon affiliate links are probably the easiest to get. And then they also get, if you hit up knife makers, retailers, and get discount codes or affiliate links, most of them don't pay, but it shows the actual retailer how many purchases come from a certain YouTube channel or website, and it just helps people know where they should be spread their advertising money. And anyway, hope you all have a good day. Thank you for watching, and talk to you all later.